Hey everyone, Pete here, bringing you another episode of Slay the Spire. This time we're going to go through and do Ascension 2. Now that we're going up in the scale, each Ascension will have more difficulty ratings and they will scale on top of each other. And this time they're adding that normal enemies are deadlier. In other words, their attacks are stronger. So, based off these choices, not too intrigued by these. I don't like taking curses when I can help it, and the max HP for the silence not always worth it because silent relies on different ways to block that have less to do with how much health she actually has. So right now I'm kind of eyeing the starting relic. Okay, so I'm looking at trying to go kind of up this center route, and from by this point I'm probably either going to dip over this way or come up this way and then see if I can shoot up one of these routes. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to swap. Black Star. Okay, so for every elite, I'm going to get an additional relic. Obviously playing it safe instead of fast. And already seeing probably one of my favorite cards, Noxious Fumes. Works out very well for all three of the elites that I could be facing in Act 1, and yeah, I'm gonna just take that. Going this way. So, I have a choice between... I don't really want to remove a card because at this stage I might as well transform it and get a random card. So it's really about, do I want to upgrade Noxious Fumes or do I want to transform a card? Transforming Noxious Fumes really pretty much doubles its effectiveness, makes it scale faster, makes it very appealing, and I got at least 2 more hallway fights beforehand, so I think I'm just gonna upgrade. Right. Choke is not very effective. Too early for a deflect. Heel hook doesn't hit enough times. Probably should have kept a strike there, but it's fine. Okay, 2 good cards at this stage. There's Bouncing Flask and there's All Out Attack. So the main considerations here is sentries Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob. Gremlin Knob would not do well with Bounce and Flask unless I get it on the very first turn, otherwise it will accelerate just how quickly it can kill me, which makes it very hard to pick. Bounce and Flask against Sentries, when it's coupled with Noxious Fumes, is a lot more effective, but the first time I would play this, really, it would do pretty much nothing, just because it would get rid of the artifact charge. So it would be a very expensive card to use against really two of the three elites. All Out Attack, very effective against the sentries because it's an AoE and it's a strong AoE attack at that. The other two, it's basically just a one cost heavier strike than it is anything else. Just because of that, and because I don't know what elites I'm going to be facing yet, and I'm going to be taking a lot of them. At this point, All Out Attack is better in my mind than Bounce and Flask. Alright, so I'm gonna skip the shop for now and just see what I can get for events. So basically I just get a cheaper deck, card from the deck, keep on going. And I think I'm going to go this way, upgrade a card, and then face the elite. Make this stronger. Okay, Lagavulin. A little bit less concerned with attacking since I have poison that's scaling up. I'm gonna block whatever I can, at least for the first time through. Now, this time through, I'm going to spend more time attacking to try and get it down. Hopefully. Okay, I'm one short. I'm gonna block a little bit and attack a little bit, and this is done next round. Tingsha, pretty good. Potion Belt, always a good pick. And now, 3 good cards. I don't think I need a second all-out attack, especially since they would compete with each other. So it's between Crippling Cloud and Well-Laid Plans. Both of these are good against the next 2 possible elites we can face. Crippling Cloud a little bit less because of it being a skill for Gremlin Knob, but it also exhausts and weakens at the same time. And overall, it's just a really good card to have. Well-Laid Plans as a power helps keep cards in hand and always can be very, very good, especially when you can get it pretty early. I would prefer to be able to scale better right now, so I'm going to take Crippling Cloud and hope I run into another Well-Laid Plans later on. Like now. So, looks like I can just get both. I'm eyeing this Deadly Poison. I don't think I need it right now. I rely on attacks to supplement the poison right now, and I'm still just thinking of Gremlin now. How I'm going to deal with that. Okay, Sundial. Okay, this will be probably the only skill I play. I may play one more in this turn, depending on how things go. Not too shabby. Alright. Poison Stab, Piercing Wail, and Dash. Now that Gremlin Knob's can no longer be encountered for the rest of the act. It really doesn't serve a strong enough purpose to take. Dash is a good offense defense card to have. Maybe. Piercing Will is good against a little bit against the Guardian and definitely against the Heart and some of Act 2 and 3. Good defense card right here. I'm going to take Piercing Will. I'm not going to have my health right now because of this. And getting sentries now. And that right there is one of the really strong effects of Crippling Cloud against sentries. Now the artifacts are gone and they're weakened for a couple turns. And the only unfortunate thing is didn't get Noxious Fume out too early, so this fight's probably going to go on a little long. Better to have well-laid plans, defense, or to attack. I think well-laid plan just because these hands are going to get buried in dazes. So I want to have cards while I can have them. Situations like this. It doesn't matter. And that's that. Bane. Bane is a interesting card, at least at this point, just to give some quick hits against the Guardian as long as poison is dealt. I think a single unit attack that hits pretty hard is worthwhile. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm not too concerned about my health at the moment. Let's make so get 2 cards instead. Okay. Okay, now that keeping cards in my hands, I like Dash a lot more. I think I can get away with an upgrade here instead. So what I'm going to do is up neutrals. Since I have the extra block, I'm gonna just use some of that extra to take down some health. Get this fight over a little bit faster. Alright, card chosen. Okay, Phantasmal Killer, not so crazy about that right now. Don't have enough attacks that really to use it on. In fact, we're a very skill-based deck right now. Malaise is good to help keep in hand and apply when needed, and Bullet Time's another interesting one to play, especially since I'll be keeping 2 extra cards in my hand every turn. So that I can basically use this to play my entire hand if I really need or want to. I like Malaise better here. Full time is really good if I still had my starting relic and maybe had ways to keep even more cards, but Malaise it's just a really good card to have, especially one that's kept in my hand. Okay. So I'm gonna just get the Astrolabe out for now, so it's between the Milestone and the Runic Pyramid here. I have been doing okay with energy, and it's been supported a little bit by the Sundial. I think I can get away with it, especially if there's less cards that are cycling through. It does it completely invalidates well-laid plans, though. I think I'm going to take this instead, just because of the upgraded well-laid plans. Taking care of the main thing I'd actually want to do anyway. Okie dokie. So, here, maximum elites seems to be this central route, or if I really want to go for the super elite, I can go this way. I think I'm going to get to this point and really decide which route I want to go once I get to this point. Then make this extra question mark while I'm at it. this point, don't even need to care about the block. Just need to keep my defenses up enough to make it through the fight. Because the poison's really just taking care of everything that I need. Okay. 2 discards. Not reliably. I think this is just a skip. Okay, dodge and roll would be much better if I had dexterity gain. Prepared is it's okay. What's making it good is the Tingsha, but I mean it's a nice card to have, but it's not really the focus, and it's not a heavy hitter either. All right, got most of our strikes. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Okay. So first thing that catches my attention is Snecko Skull, and this will make the Noxious Fume apply 4 instead of 3 every time now. Everything will be +1 for poison. Don't need Terror, don't need Infinite Blades. Sadistic Nature would be doing 5 damage to everyone every time the poison is applied. So that, in a way, kind of might actually beat Snecko Skull in a way. But it's really about which one scales better. Let's see. Be +3, +5 each time. Scale up. I'm gonna go with the Snecko Skull this time. This would be counteracted against block, whereas this bypass it just appeals to me a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna take a Gamma's Brew just for a variety of potions. I think I can get rid of this one. Okay, so now with that, I'm actually feeling pretty strong, so I'm gonna actually try and take on this super. Okay, only as that always hits is good. I think I'm already gonna want to do this. Alright, don't need any of these. Okay, now that I have some sustain, I'm going, unless I feel like I'm in imminent danger, I'm just going to spend more time upgrading cards instead of healing or resting at campsites. Bit of a rough hit. Looks like that's going to be the extent. You can get some of it back. Okay, riddled holes would be much better with strength. Backflip is good for the draw. But that's really about it. We really like some dexterity. Lantern, so definitely helping out with energy, as is the Gremlin Horn. Lots of energy, and probably the best fight to start that off with. Not even be able to get out of this with a full heal if I play it right. And looks like I got it. Okay, so more discard synergy, me on the bone. Hopefully don't ever have to use that. And none of these are. Mostly doing that to get out of my deck, but also to try and slow down the one I'm probably going to be taking out last. Right. Taking a little bit of damage, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and get some of it back. I'm gonna get one chance. Close enough. Okay, now that I can keep cards in my deck or my hand, deflect looks a lot better, and it has 0 cost, so that makes it even better. Okay, might as well make some of that multi hits a little bit better. So for this one, I'm just going to take it out as fast as I can because it can really ramp up in a scary way. However, using something like Malaise helps out quite a lot. Now, what it can do to me is significantly less. Instead of hitting for 5 times, it's going to be hitting for 2. Okay, frozen egg, a nib, 4. Maybe better than strength. Okay, I like draw. I think I'm gonna just try and get some block. I'm sure I can get most of my health back, but I'd much rather not spend a long time here. So instead, I'm just going to end this a little bit. Main concern is getting the Centurion down. Ooh, calculated gamble. Now that I have 2 discard synergies, this goes very, very well. Plus, it gives extra draw, which makes me even happier. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to upgrade that, because I want to be able to cycle through a lot. And here we go into the champ fight. Okay, and nib off. Alright, I'm going to start by making it weak. Most of this fight's going to be pretty straightforward. It's relying on the poison to stack up. You're going to want to be as strategic as possible when it comes to the split. But other than that, between the health regain and the discards and really just having decent block, really. This is not a particularly scary fight at the moment. Just being able to do things like that. Okay, so I need to keep. So I got 28, so I need to pretty much do almost no damage. I do. Okay, so that's just making sure that I don't cause a split here, and I'll be good when it comes to the execution attack, because I will be no longer vulnerable at that point, so that would feel much better. Now this turn, I want to deal as much damage as possible. Start by that. I want to keep as much in my hand as possible to keep healthy. Not the scariest of execution attacks. And now that we're past that, there's not much in terms of scary things that could be coming. And I'm gonna get through it anyway, just fine. And still have quite a lot of relics, just like previous run or two. Okay, so have some AoE that really means we can just turn group fight into a single target fight. Blaze, a second one. Pretty nice. And then we have Alchemize, which go nice with the push melt, just means you can cycle through them a lot more. I'm gonna go with Corpse Explosion. Need this a lot less now. Okay. 3 energy relics. Absolutely not to this. I would much like to be able to play more than 6 cards. Davis color we can get away with just fine. I think I can be greedy enough to take the coffee dripper because I've been keeping pretty healthy the whole time, and really, if I need to heal up, I have bites. So let's go with that. Alright, so now I prioritize a little bit more on the campfires, just to allow me to get the keys. Like in this route, decent amount of elites. And it looks like I can even get 3 if I skip 1 camp. Oh, never mind, I wouldn't be a campfire. So I think that just answers that. And I just won't be able to fight, so I will be. Okay, I'm gonna take the draw. Alright, now I have 5 energy. Skewer is a good way to spend some energy. I don't think I need it though. Really don't think I do. Nice and easy. And we're out of here. Alright. Escape plan. Good for just some extra draw. We'll fight. Hopefully I only need to take one down. That pretty much ends the fight once I take this one down. Get some of my health back. Wheel. Second noxious fumes. Have it scale a lot faster. I'll take it, both to make it more likely that I'll get it, and also to make it stronger when I do get it. One shop here. I don't like the normalities because I'm going to be drawing so much. I want to be able to heal. Oh, X Ghost it is. Now there's a Hex Ghost that does pretty much nothing. I'm gonna make this a very simple fight. And I spent most of it just trying to heal up because I took more damage in that previous fight than I'd like. Just a skip. Doing that mostly for the block. Yep, so as you can see, this fight's going very easily. Not a lot of things to be worried about at this point. Usually when I hit this point, again, things come pretty much autopilot, which is a little less to talk about, less to think about, and just really means that I can focus on just staying healthy and keep on going on. The only things I really need to think about at this point is this deck good enough to take on the heart? And if there's anything that's missing, I need to make sure I add it. Like Blade Dance would be a bad one. Prepared would be closer to neutral at this point, just because it gains block, it deals attack, and it draws a card while also discarding a card. So it's as close as neutral as I can really think of at this point, and that's only because of the extra relics. Blind Knee, not really something I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to recall now, since most of my upgrades that I care about are already done and can't heal. So I'm going to just do this now. And the rest of this fight, just staying healthy. There's only one attack that can now be done that's really going to do any kind of actual damage to me. And that's the one. It's not that scary, especially when I can just that, block some more, and should be taking Nemesis out this turn. Right, Unceasing Top. Now I'm always going to have cards in my hand. That energy is better. Second Calculated Gamble. Keep it going. Like it. Alright, need to take the Sapphire Key. Regal Pill. Very useless relic at this point. First thing I upgrade is Calculated Gamble, so I can just possibly even just keep cycling through for quite a while. So, I want a store or do I want an elite? I'm going to take these just for a little bit of extra fun. So, gonna take a little bit of damage, but I'll get it right back. If I was going for score, I'd probably be trying to avoid a lot more of these hits, but right now I'm not really playing for score. I almost never really play for score anyway, just because I don't have a lot of fun when I do. Okay. And just going to go through and just cycle through while I can, just for, again, just to have a little bit of extra fun here. Okay, bronze scales, the boot. Bronze scale does a little bit better. Don't need an explosive potion. One more backflip doesn't hurt. Help me get to some of the cards I care a lot more about faster. Of these three, bite I can stand to lose. And I'm just really liking the discard and the draw, so I'm taking acrobatics. Snap pick there, obviously. Right, so this fight's a little bit harder just because I had a slow start. Looks like we're going to get through it just fine, but those first turns were a little bit uneasy. Get that out. Right. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a lot of fun with that. Alright. I'm gonna keep those as. I'm fine with it. Alright, last upgrade until boss. Make it pierce away. Just for the nice little exploit we can try and do. Okay. Hold this down. So from here on out, the fight is actually pretty easy. Especially when I can do this, get that back down. One less thing to worry about. I'm probably gonna keep this in my hand from now on. Though I don't need it that much, especially when I can do something like this. I think I can get through this just fine, so I'll do that now. Alright. Next up. Awakened form. Yippee. So as I go through this, I think I can make it through the heart just fine, because I'm relying on discard to get me some health to counteract Beat of Death. It gets me attack, gets me block, helps me deal... Oh, it helps me really get to a lot of my cards as well. So there's not a lot of things that are concerning me at the moment, which is why I'm pretty much just in autopilot mode. I'm testing out a couple of things, like, hey, how quickly can I get through my deck if I really wanted to just push the limits. I have so much draw at this point that each turn, if I really want to, worst case scenario, every 2 turns, I'm going to get at least 1 calculated gamble. If I get really lucky, I can even get into almost an infinite. If I can get it just right with Sundial, it's just very hard to hit that perfect. And then every so often if I do something like that, I get both of them in hand, and I'm probably not getting back to them. So, just with that, I can do pretty well when it comes to block, and I can do a decent amount of attack, so this is why really the heart doesn't concern me at this point, which is a good spot to be in. Then what I also have doing, as I'm already scaling up all of my block, my attack is in the form of the Tingsha plus the poison. And Every so often I get this little bits of chipping damage with neutralize. And got through that just fine. I have all these extra potions too to keep me going. Overall, good run. Very happy with this run so far. Right. Final upgrade. I'm gonna make my draw a little bit more. And go into the last shop. Okay, Tori with the tungsten rod's going to be pretty good. Could mean that I get no damage as long as it's 5 or less. Footwork for some extra dexterity. I don't need all these defenses. I want to get rid of bites. Honestly, I can do without either one at this point, so I think I'll get rid of it. Don't need Finisher, don't need Bane. The bomb could be fun. Don't think I need it. I'll take the drill just because I'm not sure what else I could spend it on. Outmaneuver could be good to give me some extra energy to just keep my my chain going. I was hoping for an extra block potion, but I'll deal without it. Energy potion helps out a little bit. Crippling Cloud. I don't think I need a second one, and if anything, it might clutter the deck up a little bit. This is a useless relic because I'm always going to be playing more than 3 cards. I don't think there's anything else I'd really want here. So, that's it. I have a lot of extra gold that kind of goes to waste, but not going to make my deck worse just to spend it. Alright, so we're already off to a pretty decent start. Setup is going pretty well. And now I'm going to be choosing things that can help me turn and block, just to keep things smooth. I think you... That was probably the one real scary turn. And now I should be heading into the area where I can just really, hopefully, go off. It was like not quite yet, maybe. Here we go. Hopefully this fight is over right about now. The anchor's good. Let's get those. Okay, Ninja Scroll would be good only to really discard them. I don't know if I want them. They don't help my deck very much. If anything, it hurts because of the Beat of Death. I'm gonna skip it. I want my deck to be slightly thinner. Okay. Outmaneuver is good to have. I think what I'm gonna do, I want to put my other noxious fumes into play first of all. Alright, so disregard some of that, because I'm just going to say that now. Gonna keep this, and if it ends up being multi-hit, that makes it easier. Just like that. And I'm gonna keep Calculated Gamble in my hand for next turn. So many ways that we're dealing passive damage, really. We're not really attacking, per se, but at the same time, a lot of damage is being dealt to the heart directly. I don't want to reshuffle the void. How much do I care about that? I don't know how much I care about that. I do want the slime back. Maneuver. Block. Yeah, I'm gonna just get this out for now. Anything that can exhaust, I'm going to try and get it out. Now I can just start really trying to cycle through my deck as much as possible. 6, 9. Always trying to get 10 cards in my hand if I can manage it. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and max it out. Anytime I come across Outmaneuver, probably going to play it. And the main things I'm going to keep in my hand are going to be anything that draws and anything that discards. And with that, this fight should pretty much be over. 4, 6. Enough. Right. Ooh. That was a good draw. You out. And this looks like it's going to be a flawless hard. And this should be it. Anymore. See if I can get the heart taken down with just Tingsha. And there we go. And the heart's taken down. Flawless fight. Now, see if the few things that make the score a little bit better are in here. For every boss you take out, you get a perfect. If you take down at least 3 of them, you get what's called beyond perfect. So you get quite a bit of extra score. So, for those that do care about score, pretty good run for Ascension 2. Let's see what we get. We also maxed out the next unlock. Get a lot of the Shiv-based cards. Summer Steel, Accuracy, Cloak and Dagger. Nice card to have for both offense and defense. And then just a few other cards that are very situational. Okay, so that does it for the silent run on Ascension 2. If you like this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.